Hi guys, so welcome back to some more slap chopping fun. And as you can see, I'm getting nearer and nearer to completing my Warhammer 40k chess set. Yeah, I really am in sort of the last final stages of getting a few bits done. So today I'm going to be doing the knights, obviously for the Space Marines. So I'm going to be doing some flying chaps. Yeah, really pleased how this is coming along, and it won't be too much longer, and then this will be complete. Which will be pretty awesome. And so far, all the little miniatures have come from this one box, the Combat Patrol Space Marines box. Absolutely awesome. So there's tons of figures in here, and I've been able to use loads of them for the chess set. So obviously I was lucky enough, these were sent to me by Chaos Cards. Yeah, loads of lovely chaps and chapesses down there. There's a link in the description, guys, because at the moment I can give you a 5% discount code. Just use the word CHECKMATE, all caps, and you'll get 5% off any £30 order, which is pretty awesome. As usual, we'll start by snipping the pieces off. Again, these ones go together really well. Not too many sort of components to each one, except these have the added little, little sort of boots or thruster boots. Yeah, not too sure. Say Space Marines, I don't really know much about them, about the chapters, or even what the figures are called really. All I know is these are flying dudes, and these are perfect alternatives for knights on a chessboard. As well, these are about to jump over the pieces because they're going to fly. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos of these sort of chess piece alternatives. So yeah, going to be really pleased once this is done. I'll have my Space Marines vs Orcs, which seems like a perfect sort of match-up for a chess set. But I am looking at possibly making other sort of chess set alternative pieces for all the other sort of lovely Warhammer figures. So guys, let me know in the comments what sort of chess set pieces you think I should make next. I know some people have mentioned Tyranids. Again, that's something I've not really sort of, well, I don't think I've got any Tyranids. So yeah, so maybe sort of might make those, or yeah, any other kind of sort of faction from Warhammer 40k that you could think of. But yeah, so obviously it had to be the Orcs v Space Marines first. So as you can see, these guys, put them together just as they sort of normally are. I've chopped off the end of his gun, just because, say, in a few of the other sort of miniatures I've done, some of the bits, they might sort of start poking the bits that are next to them. Because obviously these are on 40mm bases, so they're quite large bases, but they are still going to be quite close to each other. So yeah, take those guns down a little bit. So yeah, slap chop method, obviously primed in black, dry brushed grey, dry brushed white, and obviously going to be following the same colour scheme as all the other Space Marines, which isn't much of a paint scheme as obviously they're mostly blue. So yeah, usual thing, get all the paints that I think I'm going to be using, and yeah, let's slap that paint on. Obviously, I know that's what this isn't called, slap chop painting, but literally you are literally slapping paint on, and I'm waffling. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, usual thing, go over, do the main sort of bulk of the colour first, which is the blue. For some reason, not too sure why, didn't really notice it to begin with, but the blue was coming out very much lighter than before. Even though I had given it the usual, 10-minute shake the arm off. But yeah, the blue definitely much lighter. You notice it more once it's dried, and then I kind of hold it up against another Space Marine. So yeah, the blue I actually do for the first time. I give it 2 coats, just because I say it just looks so pale compared to how it normally looks. Still look good, but yeah, definitely pale. So yeah, with all guns now, I'm starting to get into the habit, rather than trying to do them in a sort of standard silver and then doing a wash over the top, I'm now with the guns doing them in the black wash, and then sometimes doing a little bit of a dry brush with silver afterwards. So guys, if you'd like to see this this chess set once it is completed, I'm going to be popping down to Chaos Cards. They're down in Folkestone, as they've kindly supplied me with lots of the figures needed to make this chess set. I'm going to be going down there probably middle of December once this is complete. And yeah, I'm going to be leaving it down there for a month or so. So if you want to go and see it, you can obviously pop down there. But when I do go down there, I think we're going to try and arrange a little painting session. So if you want to sort of meet me and the guys at Chaos Cards, then yeah, keep an eye out for the date that I'll be going down there. So we'll all be at the slap chop together, which will be pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, the blue, definitely a much lighter blue. Really not too sure why. I don't know if the cold affects it. Obviously we are November, so it's getting pretty cold now, and yeah, I'm not putting my heating on just yet, so I don't know if that affects the colour. You guys probably know more than me about that, so yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. does the colder weather affect these sort of contrast speed paints in any way. But yeah, went over it with a second coat, and then it looked just the same as my other Space Marines, which is obviously what I wanted, because I want them all to look exactly the same. So it didn't take too long at all to paint these chaps. Nice, quick and easy. Obviously there's not too many colours in here. So yeah, it didn't take too long at all. And then it's on to the transfers time. I say these are the first sort of figures that I've used transfers in, was the old Space Marines. Yeah, really pleased with how they've sort of come out. So I've gone over them with the clear matte varnish, just as a sort of protector and a seal. And then yeah, simply a case of cutting out the transfers you need. There might be better ways of doing this, so don't take what I'm saying for gospel. This is just what I've been doing, and it seems to have worked. Yeah, so I put them in some water, and then just a case of pulling them out, and then trying to drag the transfer off the backing sheet, if you can keep a hold of it, that is. This is where my little fat fingers have little problems. Again, there's probably a lot easier way of doing this. This is just sort of what I've sort of seen a few people do, and well, I've copied them, and yeah, it's worked well. So Microsol, this is the stuff to sort of loosen, relax, soften up these transfers, because obviously these transfers are going round rounded shoulder pads, which I don't really want to do because obviously they're quite firm. So yeah, this Microsol stuff basically just softens them up and makes them, well, fit round corners a whole lot better. So first thing I'll do is put all the transfers on, and then once they've fully dried, then it is just a case of getting a little brush and dabbing some over. I think I did about 2, maybe 3 times. So you put this stuff on, you let it sort of dry, and then you go over and repeat the process. But yeah, it really works really well for making these transfers just go around bends. As you can see, I did put one of those transfers over one of those, is it a purity seal? Again, apologies, I don't really know much about Space Marines other than I think they look fantastic. I just love the sort of big bulky size of them, and the fact they go out in space. So yeah, just simple cut the bit off. Yeah, obviously cut a little bit too much off there. Again, obviously there's probably been an easier and quicker way or better way of doing this. Maybe cutting this prior to me putting it on. But again, I'm sort of really new to transfers, so a lot of it is just, well, try it, see it, and muddle through. But yeah, the end result looked all right because, say, obviously I put another little bit over the top there, and then what I do just to sort of smarten it up, neaten it up, or tidy it up, whatever you want to say, I actually go over and put a little bit of paint on it. And there we go, job done. So as usual, I put these on the clear bases that I get from Fluid 3D Workshop. There's a link in the description, guys. They do all kinds of bases, clear ones, black plastic ones, oval ones, you name it, they've got it. And yeah, there we go. So I'm going to step nearer the completion of this chess set. As I say, I will be going down to Chaos Cards down in Folkestone sometime sort of middle of next month. And yeah, if you want to pop down, see me, see the guys, have a little painting session, that'd be awesome. Just want to say a nice big thank you to all my lovely patrons and sponsors, Easy Roll of Dice and Any Cubic, for helping sort of, well, making sure this channel can keep producing more and more videos. So cheers, guys. Okay, guys, don't forget to leave comments down below. Do the old liking, subscribing, sharing, all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in another video very soon, where we'll get even nearer to this being completed. Okay, you guys take care. Bye for now.